Let's go.
Peggy 18.
Ja, shut the fuck up. Das kam unerwartet. Geil. Alter, das ist richtig gut. Das ist ja richtig gut. Alter, da hab ich richtig Bock drauf. Ja, Mann. Jo.
皆さんおはようございます。任天堂ダイレクトの案内役を務めます小泉です。
For the first time in 10 years, the Marvel Ultimate Alliance series returns with a new 4-player action RPG and an all-new to stop Thanos and the Black Order from unleashing cosmic chaos. You can play together in TV mode, locally on up to 4 systems, or online. And get closer to the action with a dynamic zoomed-in heroic camera. And speaking of heroic, it's time to go higher, further, faster with Marvel's ultimate cosmic protector, Captain Marvel. Wield her power against those that would do harm to the universe.
Das sieht ganz cool aus, aber ich glaube, das werde ich mir jetzt nicht holen. Aber es ist wenigstens besser, als ich erwartet habe. Also ich habe nicht erwartet, aber ich habe bei Marvel eigentlich schon nicht mehr aufgepasst, weil
whether you join forces with friends locally or on welcome back, Box Boy.
Noch nie gehört?
New game is tightly packed with tons of content, including brand new puzzles and new features. We fit something else in too.
Gar keine 3DS-Ankündigungen. Diesmal kann das sein.
This time, 2 players can box it up together. To restore peace on the Box Planet, you must work as a team, solve puzzles, and beat those stages. After completing the story, you can access a whole separate adventure starring Cutie, the tall one.
Ja, das ist ein cooles Minigame, aber nicht weniger.
In all, there are 270 stages to beat. That's the highest in the series to date. Use your brain boxes to think outside the box and lead our heroes to the goal. Box Boy and Box Girl will... The ultimate spring update.
Oh ja. Hau raus, Junge.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is about to spring forward with the version 3.0 update this spring. What are we adding, you ask? You'll just have to wait to find out. Remember, Joker is a part of Challenger Pack 1. He's secretly been preparing for battle, and his moment will finally come before the end of April. In other words, this year, springtime is the time to smash. And don't forget, new Super Smash Bros. Series Amiibo figures are on the way too.
Immer Amiibos.
There's even more to explore in Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. It's never too late for a journey through the maze-like miniature worlds of Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. In fact, we have 2 new announcements for the Nintendo Switch version. After a new update, all courses will support 2-player co-op. Maybe Captain Toad won't be so nervous with someone at his side. 2 heads are better than 1, and an extra set of hands goes a long way. This free update will be available shortly after this presentation. And some paid downloadable content is coming. We're adding in 18 new challenges that'll see you traveling to 5 new courses, from sunken ships to a kingdom of sweets, and achieving new objectives in existing courses. Captain Toad and Toadette must obtain the Shining Crowd in each course, all of which can be played alone or with a second player. This downloadable content launches March 14th, and you can pre-order it shortly after this presentation. If you do, you can play one of the courses right away.
Okay. Nice.
Steel yourself for old-school action in an all-new Gothic. The time has come to build a new world and take on the children of Hargon. On an empty island, you'll ally yourself with the mysterious Malroth and defend your world from monstrous forces. Enlist villagers to help rebuild and fight alongside you in the story mode.
Yeah,
or unite with 3 other builders to create your own island in local co-op or online. You'll gather materials, craft objects and tools, and reach new heights by building any structure you can imagine. Now you can dash, glide, play in first person, explore underwater, and warp all over the new retro-inspired map.
Schön.
If you own the previous game on the Nintendo Switch system, you can craft a legendary builder's outfit and the Dragon Lord's throne. When Dragon Quest Builders 2 launches on Nintendo Switch July 12th. There are more Nintendo Switch headlines to come, but first, a word from Mr. Koizumi.
いかがでしたか？あのタイトルの速報です。こちらをご覧ください。
There are RPGs, and then there's Dragon Quest, the series that defined the genre. And the latest entry is charging onto Nintendo Switch. First-time players and veterans should also look forward to new stories. Each sees one of the main cast members stepping into the spotlight, shedding new light on hidden truths. This hero's adventure has truly leveled up. Dragon Quest XI's Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch this fall.
Exklusiv.
新たなストーリーの追加が発表されましたが、まだまだ新情報があるとのことです。今後の発表にご期待ください。引き続き、任天堂スイッチのヘッドラインです。
Never seen before. These stuffed Disney toys took the world by storm, and now they're ready for an after-hours party at the toy store in Disney Tsum Tsum Festival. Play with your friends and family in a wide variety of competitive and cooperative games that support up to 4 players. You can play online as well with players from around the world. And you can't mention Disney Tsum Tsum without talking puzzles. Connect matching Tsum Tsum to clear them and set a high score. The game also features a 2-player mode for local and online competitive matches. Disney Tsum Tsum Festival will steal our hearts in 2019. We're picking up a distress call in the Atlas star system.
Das war merkwürdig, aber irgendwie auch interessant. Es hat seinen Charme.
It's none other than Star Wolf's infamous original content, such as starship races and faction missions, so you're ready when the Star Fox team joins the Starlink Battle for Atlas update this April. A heartfelt fantasy adventure crops up once again. Rune Factory 4 Special will be ripe for the playing later this year.
Geil.
And we can finally confirm that Rune Factory 5 is in development. Look forward to more info in the future.
Ist das geil? Ich kenn das nicht.
Soon, a time will come to slay monsters and rescue lost souls. Before those souls become monsters. In this action RPG from the developers of I Am Setsuna and Lost Sphere, step into a realm built upon the tenets of reincarnation. Its people lead repressed lives, forbidden to mourn the loss of loved ones. To uphold these tenets, Kagachi must travel between the living world and the beyond to rescue lost souls from a terrible fate, becoming monsters. When battling these creatures, the lost souls you've rescued can manifest within you, granting you new powers. Each soul's powers are different, so you must choose the right soul for the situation at hand. In this deep single-player campaign, there will be many battles. You will fight, and you will become stronger. Those who fall to grief are lost, and the lost don't reincarnate. The very foundations of reincarnation will begin to crumble when Oninaki launches in summer 2019. Cars, robots, and Yoshis in a world of crafts.
Yoshi.
You know what that means? Yoshi's Crafted World is almost here. This time, we like to put the many facets of these crafty courses on display.
Das sieht wirklich cool aus.
As Yoshi, you'll go rafting.
Das sieht echt gut aus, muss ich sagen.
And tear through the sky on a plane. Nice shot, Yoshi. Hey, that robot's pretty huge for a miniature. Even at this scale, you'll have some challenging bosses to wrangle. Using in-game coins you've racked up, you can collect crafted costumes. If you wear one, it'll offer a bit of protection from enemies. There are more than 180 of these costumes, and some of them can be tricky to get your hands on. After this presentation, we'll release a demo version, which lets you discover the first stage and see a small scrap of what Yoshi's Crafted World has to offer. The Yoshi's Crafted World game will finally hatch on March 29th.
Das sieht voll gut aus, so früh.
Switch headlines coming up, but first, another update.
Ach komm, Koizumi, was hast du jetzt schon wieder, Bro?
いかがでしたか?
Ja, gefällt super, Alter.
シリーズ最新作、ファイアーエンブレム2から設計の続報です。
Ja, nee.
こちらをご覧ください。
Nee, Bro. Nicht mit Fire Emblem, sorry. Fire Emblem, das Einzige, was ich mit Fire Emblem zu tun habe, ist, dass tausende Fire Emblem Charaktere in Smash sind.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus,
Das
ruled
gefällt
by
mir
the
schon mal,
royal
wenn das
family
Gameplay jetzt richtig geil ist.
To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Aber ich kenne Fire Emblem Gameplay, das ist eigentlich nicht so meins.
In the Fire Emblem Three Houses game, you are the hero the world needs. You start out as a mercenary traveling with a group led by your father, Geralt. After an unexpected incident reveals an unknown power hidden
Ja,
within,
komplett einfach alles gespoilert.
Offers to teach at the Officers' Academy. Around that same time, you alone begin to see a mysterious girl named Sothis, who appears within your mind.
Sothis. Richtiger Anime.
Garreg Mach Monastery lies at the center of 3 large territories. It is the home base of the Church of Seiros, the main religion of Fodlan, as well as the Knights of Seiros. Not only does the church serve to maintain order in
Kann man
Fodlan,
machen.
its monastery also houses the Officers' Academy. Those who train there will go on to shoulder the future of Fodlan. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses.
Harry
The
Potter auch
Black
noch.
Eagles is for students from the Adrestian Empire, including the House Leader and future Emperor, Edelgard. The Blue Lions boasts Prince Dimitri of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus as its House Leader. This house is for students from his kingdom. The Golden Deer is for students from the Leicester
Ja, komm, mach die
Alliance.
Grafik mal wieder,
Their house
danke.
leader is Claude, who is the heir of the
wenigstens
noble
lesen.
family that leads the Alliance. As a professor, you will lead the students of one of these houses and instruct them. In addition to the house leaders, there are many other students to meet, each with their own unique personalities and skills. Which house will you choose? Students are expected to travel to various lands, sometimes with the Knights of Seros themselves, and gain real battle experience, including everything from defeating bandits to suppressing rebellions. These may be class assignments, but the stakes in each battle are very real. Whether your students live or
Story
die
und
will
so
depend on
zu
your
dem Game
leadership.
echt cool so.
Strategize as the battle progresses to
Aber
plan
dieses
victory.
Kampfsystem, ist halt ein Fire Emblem Spiel. Für die Leute, die das gerne spielen, ist es mit Sicherheit mega geil, aber dieses Spiel, dieses Kampfsystem, ich weiß nicht, das ist einfach so.
Master the study of magic.
Also ich bin halt eher ein Freund davon, wenn ich halt so eine geile Steuerung habe, weißt du, und dann damit was machen kann und nicht so ein Taktik-Ding. Das war hier bei Mario und Rabbids Kingdom Battle so, das habe ich da auch irgendwo stehen. Irgendwo da. Das hat am Anfang mega gebockt, aber es war auf Dauer einfach langweilig, weil du halt einfach... Das ist mir so taktisch und du hast so wenig Einfluss irgendwie. Also natürlich, du hast den ganzen Einfluss, aber... Weißt du, wie ich meine, weißt du? Wenn ich so zum Beispiel in Zelda fighte, dann habe ich einfach mehr Kontrolle, meiner Meinung nach.
So, their bonds will strengthen, and they'll be able to better support each other on the battlefield.
Aber es sieht ganz cool aus. Stiere. Get tracked. Marv.
Three territories. 3 houses.
Das ist halt echt cool.
Your very own journey.
Sieht halt echt gut aus,
Fire
aber...
Emblem 3 Houses will release on July 26th.
Ja, das sieht echt gut aus, aber mich spricht das Gameplay nicht an. Muss ich ganz klar sagen. Es ist einfach so...
いかがでしたか？
Ja.
2010
In this next entry of this iconic series, the last player standing wins. 99 players,
Battle Royale.
but only one reigns supreme.
Battle Royale.
This is
Fortnite.
Tetris 99. The iconic puzzle game arrives with an online
Boah, Alter, die
experience
Mucke.
like no other. Tetris 99 is free to download and is playable as an exclusive offer for Nintendo Switch Online members. If you're attacked with garbage, attack back to defeat the other 98 players and become the sole survivor.
Geil. Tetris
Nintendo
Battle
Switch Online
Royale.
members, be ready to join the fight. Tetris 99 will be available to download shortly after this presentation. Look forward to battling it out in upcoming online events.
Tetris Battle Royale, Alter.
Prepare to kill. This dog will ruin your day.
Ah, der ist so knuffig. Aua. Boah. Oh. Ist ja voll geil. Wie geil. Voll nice. Finde ich richtig gut.
Realistic racing is headed for Nintendo Switch. Grid Autosport comes fully loaded with a mix of high-speed thrills, believable handling, and a difficulty level that scales to your skills. You'll feel like a pro racer as you master the world's fastest cars to win motorsport's most exhilarating races. From the prestigious circuit of Spa-Francorchamps to the narrow city streets of Barcelona, all DLC is included with 100 cars, 100 circuits, and some welcome additions like motion controls and custom controls. Players can race online or locally, and 2 players can race split screen on a single system. From street racing to demolition derby. When Grid Autosport speeds onto Nintendo Switch in summer 2019.
Auch im Sommer. Ja, alles kommt im Sommer.
The Nintendo Switch lineup just keeps getting stronger.
Oh nein, Ports.
Mortal Kombat 11 proves the saga 25 years in the telling is far from
Oh,
over.
bitte nicht, macht keinen Scheiß. Leute, macht keinen Scheiß, das ist ja okay, aber haut jetzt keine weiteren Ports raus.
In a fresh new adventure, Unravel 2 sees players take control of 2
Macht keine großen Ports von großen Spielen,
Control
bitte.
both Yarnies on your own in single player, or play with a friend in local co-op for some puzzling platforming fun when Unravel 2 comes to Nintendo Switch March 22nd. For the first time on Nintendo Switch, experience Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered with revamped gameplay and features tailored to the system like.
Also wovor ich Angst habe, ist, dass sie wirklich 3D World auf die also ich habe wirklich Angst davor, dass sie 3D World auf die Switch porten. Ich bin mir sogar sicher, dass das passieren wird, aber ich fände es halt nicht geil, weil, weißt du, wofür kaufst du dir eine Wii U? Natürlich, wenn Leute keine Wii U hatten, ist das Baba. Das ist richtig geil. Wenn du die ganzen, weil die Wii U achso. Weil die Wii U hatte richtig gute Spiele, aber halt zu wenig davon und das waren sicher auch keine gute Konsole. Aber Leute wie ich, die eine Wii U hatten, fühlen sich dann halt schon ein bisschen verarscht, weil du kaufst diese ganzen Spiele und dann kommen sie da auch rauf. Das ist halt irgendwie, ich finde es halt ein bisschen blöd immer, wenn so Ports rauskommen. Oh.
That's all for today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
Okay.
いかがでしたか？
War ne?
今回のダイレクトも残すところあとわずかですが、もう少しお付き合いください。
Ja, natürlich habt ihr noch was.
次はこちらの映像です。
Ja.
どうぞ。
Bitte Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong. Fuck. Metroid? Nein, was ist das denn? Metroid? Was ist das? Ich mag's nicht. Das ist nicht der große Titel. Nee. Das ist noch nicht das letzte. Ich wette mit euch jetzt, das ist nicht das letzte. Die werden nach diesem Trailer, die Direct Event, die hauen noch was raus. Was Fettes. Was sagt es mir? Was ist das? Das war's doch nicht.
ご覧いただいたのはプラチナゲーム開発の新作アクションゲームアストラルチェインです。
Boah, der Schock, der saß tief, Alter. Leute, Donkey Kong kam 2014. Seitdem weiß man, dass Retro Studios an was arbeitet, aber keiner weiß, an was sie arbeiten. Und es wird langsam Zeit, dass sie sagen, was sie machen, weil die haben echt finanzielle Probleme. Ja. So hat mal eine Kirby-Ankündigung angefangen. Im Meer von Kirby Stylize. Ist das ein... Das ist Link. Ist das ein Wind Waker Port? Nee, das ist nicht der Wind Waker Link. Welcher Teil ist das? Sieht richtig geil aus. Ach so, Link's Awakening, ne, ist das? Oh nee. Och nee, Leute. Bin ich. Nee. 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 Obwohl... Ja, mir sagt der Grafikstil halt zu, aber warum ist Gumba da? Und generell Mario-Zeug, warum ist das in dem Zelda-Spiel? Ich guck mal. Auch dieses provokante Breath of the Wild Schriftart, ne? Warum wird das so lange gezeigt? Warum ist das überhaupt die Breath of the Wild Schriftart? Das war's.
いかがでしたか？
Ja,
1993年にゲームボー
ja,
イ
ist halt das Ding, das ist ein Gameboy-Spiel, da kannst du halt nicht so viel von erwarten. Ne? Das ist halt das Ding, so, da war halt noch nicht so der krasse Inhalt.
蘇ります。
Ja, ja, das sah schon okay aus. Mir
26
gefällt
年
der,
の時を経て
mir gefällt der Grafikstil einfach nur nicht so, dieses Runde, weißt du, dieses, na,
本日の放
das sieht
送は
irgendwie so
以上です
billig aus, weißt du?
ご視聴いただき
Danke
ありが
fürs
とうございました。
Okay. War gute Direct an sich. So haben die es noch nie beendet. Die haben das immer mit einer fetten Ankündigung beendet. Gut. Ja. War eine gute Direct. Kann man nicht anders sagen. Mario Maker. Viele kleine Indie-Games. Und ich gehe jetzt. Ja, Link's Awakening wird geportet. Und ich gehe jetzt Tetris Battle Royale und Yoshi zocken, ne? Tschö.